Good morning. This is an introductory video kind of just laying out the class and kind of how it's set up and structured for you. If you have any questions, definitely feel free to reach out and let me know. I'm Brandy Rochlow. Good morning. I will be your instructor for this class. I am, my background, I'm a former criminal defense attorney. I practiced law in Ohio. I started teaching in universities 6, maybe 7 years ago now. I really love it. Constitutional law is my favorite subject area. It's something I love. I practiced with a lot of Fourth Amendment cases and issues, so I'm pretty passionate about it. So I'm looking forward to a great semester with you guys. I will post announcements regularly with updates. Any changes will get posted here. Then modules will take you to all the folders, which contains all the information for the semester. There's a grade book. I also did activate the Cengage code. We are not going to use MindTap, but I know that several of you probably have just the access code, and so you can activate and access your book through that. So first things first, let's go to the modules. We'll go ahead and go up here to the Start Here section. There is, first things first, is the syllabus. We'll just go ahead and download that really quickly. The syllabus for this semester. This is my contact information. Email is definitely the best way to reach me. I do have office hours for those of you who happen to be taking classes on campus, but an online class just fit better. I'll be in every Monday, Wednesday, Friday from 9 to 10. During that time, you can expect quick emails back to me too if you email. We can do appointments or we can WebEx. So whatever you need to get in touch, we can make happen. This semester, we are going to be using this book, Constitutional Law in the Criminal Justice System. Then we are going to be reading Just Mercy, and we'll obviously be using Canvas. So my syllabus starts off with a diversity statement. Diversity is really important to my department and to myself. If you ever feel that something is makes you uncomfortable, you can feel free to use this bias tool. If you have any religious or cultural holidays that coincide with this class, try and let me know as soon as possible. If you are a student with a disability, please let me know as soon as possible. Everything will be handled discreetly, but we want to make sure that you can succeed. If you are a student, there's some mental health services on campus. There's also Cardinal Kitchen. Now, we will be doing some discussion boards. The point of view expressed in your textbook is the textbook author's. The point of view expressed during these short mini lectures is mine. The point of view expressed in this book is Brian Stevenson, who is a civil rights attorney. So express yourself. Learning about this is important, okay? That being said, remember, we need to treat everyone with respect, okay? Late policy for assignments and exams, if you let me know in advance. Generally, I try to be very flexible. If you let me know after, it depends on what happened. Really important, discussion board posts cannot be made up unless you have a doctor's note or university documentation. Discussion boards need to be done on time. Don't cheat. I have no tolerance for cheating. You guys are future criminal justice professionals and your ethics and integrity matter, and so we're going to start practicing that now. Okay. So this class, the purpose of this class is to analyze appellate court decisions related to the First, Second, Fourth, Fifth, Sixth, Eighth, and 14th Amendments of the Constitution. So we're not going to be dealing with any of the body of the Constitution, even though it's pretty interesting, especially with a possible impeachment coming up. All of that is detailed in the body of the Constitution. What we will be working with this semester are just the amendments. I have this little pocket Constitution, starting on page 21, where we'll be dealing with some of those amendments. By the end of this class, you should be able to kind of explain how constitutional practices work, the limits of constitutional law. You'll be able to apply case law to some relevant explanations. Additionally, another important thing to note, this class is a writing emphasis class. You have to write a paper. There's going to be some drafts and different steps along the way. We'll get into that in a minute, but it's a writing class. As such, all work needs to be in APA format, okay? If you struggle, this is a good link to use, Purdue OWL. All right, so we are going to have 10 discussion boards. There's going to be no makeups on these, and they're each worth 10 points. We'll go over the rubric for this in a second. We're going to have 3 exams. None of them are going to be cumulative. They're each going to just deal with the content area at that point. And then half of your grade is going to be tied to this analysis paper. Okay, it's worth 250 points total, 50 of it being the bibliography, 50 points being an outline, and 150 points being that final draft. So it's really important to prioritize this paper and do a good job on it. It's half of your grade this semester. This is the grading scale I use right here. And then after that is our course schedule. TXT is for the textbook, which is this book or the access code you have. JM is for Just Mercy by Brian Stevenson. So this first week, discussion board 1 is due, and then we have chapter 1 of each book, okay? And so then each week you're going to have something due in this class. I tried to just make one thing per week and spread it out throughout the semester. Your annotated bibliography is going to be due week 7, so you can expect more information about that shortly, okay? So that is kind of an overview of the syllabus. We'll minimize this, get back into Canvas, and we're going to open this discussion question rubric. So discussion boards are going to be based on the quality of information included in the post, 3 points, that you thought critically about the question, that you made a reference to either the textbook, Just Mercy, a Supreme Court case, or an appropriate news source, that your spelling and grammar is collegiate level, and that you made a 1 quality reply to a classmate. This needs to be more than I agree, or I like what you said, or I disagree. You need to say I support what you said because of blank. So there needs to be some kind of substance. So discussion boards. And then the next thing is the analysis paper. So the first document is the overall analysis paper assignment. You need to write an analytical essay, so you're going to pick an argument and analyze it thoroughly. The paper is based on the Just Mercy book, so it's really important you get it and you read it. And you are going to use that book and one of these 6 Supreme Court cases to put forth an argument about the death penalty. This paper is going to be 3 to 4 pages, single-spaced, 12-point font, strong grammar, APA format with in-text citations. If you struggle to come up with a topic for your paper, I've included 5 possible topics or themes that you could base your paper around. You are not required to answer these questions, but if you are someone who struggles kind of with getting the gears going, this might be a good place to start. I used this assignment last semester. Students had no trouble hitting the page limit or coming up with things to write about. So I think it's a really good topic. It's going to be all about the death penalty. You have to write about the death penalty, and so there'll be plenty to work on. The following module is all about the Writing Center. This is a writing emphasis class. You might really find it helpful to get some feedback on your paper. Then the following is week 1. PowerPoint slides are up. There will be a video lecture posted shortly, and then the first discussion question. So that is our quick overview of the class. If you have any questions or thoughts, feel free to reach out. I look forward to hearing from you.